Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is the Omni-Crab and today we are playing Battle Cat. Specifically, we are finishing off the wait, I scrolled past it. Dual challenge stages. Now these are a really fun restriction to play because the max number of deployable cats and enemies is one. So you have to find one cat unit that can solo or maybe even like a series of units that can defeat these enemies. And a lot of them are really fun. Like this stage was very hard because you have to have something that can counter toucan. I love how it lets you click on them now. R Ost, which is very annoying to deal with in any stage, but a 1v1 is very tough since he's so like strong and such a strong pusher. You can't really stall him with peons. So I just countered him with Hades and I countered Hyena with the same way. H nah. I meant to say hyena. So these are the last three stages. So Duel Under the Sea, Chick-fil-A, the black what is it? Elephant and the metal rhinoceros. Now the metal rhinoceros has to be the easiest on this list. I don't think I'm going to struggle with that one. Just need to bring 100% chance to critters. And then the black elephant, not really a problem. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is Chick-fil-A, but now I actually have the legend rare Ushiwick, Walk or Wick? Ushiwakamaru, who can solo so many angel enemies that I'm pretty sure if I just spam her, even if I can only send one at a time, she'll kill him eventually. So Ushiwakamaru, and then yeah, I think this team is good. I don't really have anything specified for the black elephant, and I kind of want to. So, boom, what could I send out? Do do do. Just a very tanky unit. Ooh, do do do. You maybe. No, surely not. Then I'll send out you. Just because, no, wrong person. I'll send out you because you're tanky and you have good damage output, which is just a good recipe against traded enemies. And then, do do do. I think that's about it. If I only needed her to solo it, then I should be fine. To solo the metal rhino, that is. Now, I also kind of want to throw in another critter just to be safe, because I'm fairly certain I remember this being a little hard. So I'm gonna throw in you and where are you? My 100% chance to critter. Do do do. Where is she? There you are. Legs cat. Also a good critter. Now I could just put in like a higher crit chance, but since I'm using guaranteed critters, that's kind of not important. Oh, her. Okay. I'll send out her and hopefully she can attack him before he knocks her back. Just to help with that, I guess I'll bring a cannon. This one. Yeah, no, I'll send this one. But he might get knocked back too much. So I'm just gonna go with freeze style and then not gonna find any surges in these older types of challenges. So I'm just gonna go waves and then floating, zombie, angel. Okay. And with the base customized, let's try it. Duel Under the Sea, Vanguard. Now I will say I don't really get the naming scheme. If anyone does, leave it in the comments down below explaining it and I would love to read it. But here we go, the Metal Rhino. So Itchy Riches is making my game lag, but I guess that's fine. Do do do, send her out. I don't think she's gonna kill him because her damage is so low, even for metal enemies, that unless it's like a peon, she has a hard time insta killing them. So boom, yeah, didn't even knock him back. So just kill her instantly. I wish he would have one shot because it's a little dangerous for him to keep getting closer to my base. Alright, now you hopefully kill him before he attacks you. Yes, okay, she did it. Now the black elephant. Luckily, he'll just one-shot her, and then I can send out Sirius, who might be able to kill her, the elephant, and take on Chick-fil-A. Depends on how good she is. Um, so boom. What? No, that sucks. He's not even strong enough to take her out one shot, and she's so weak. So boom, Sirius, God of Light. If he is that weak, then Sirius should be able to solo him pretty easily. So boom. All right. Only thing is she does have a lot of knockbacks, which can be kind of annoying, but she does have strong against, so she'll be good. Only thing is how quickly will she be able to kill the elephant? Okay, so that's a one knockback. I think she had six. So I will say The game closed. I had to re-get to this point, but it didn't take too long. So I just hope that she can solo the elephant. I might have just sent Bahamut out the first time and he might have killed it. If she fails to take it out, I would be surprised. But in that case, I'll just send out Bahamut and he can probably just solo it and then Chick-fil-A from there. Bahamut might be able to like knockback kill Chick-fil-A with how much damage he does, but I'm not too sure because Chick-fil-A has pretty decent range and that is very deadly. So Bahamut might knock him back, and then in that long backswing, Chick-fil-A gets one attack off, and then Bahamut is dead. So hopefully Sirius can. Okay, Sirius killed him. Thought it'd take longer, but I'm also just surprised it took that long, so kind of cancels out. So boom. I think she's gonna get knocked back on every Chick-fil-A hit, which means that she is just gonna die here. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but I did kind of figure. So first, Bahamut. Or maybe I should have sent Ushi Wakamaru, then Bahamut. So boom, all right, Thunder Cannon Blast was well timed. So boom. All right. Turns out I didn't need to customize this team at all. Bahamut could just solo the entire thing. So boom. All right. Although I do think that Thunder Blast is what helped me do it, so I will give myself a little bit of props there. 500,000 XP. That is amazing because lately at this stage in the game, I'm getting tons of cat's eyes and getting like important units to level 50, but then I don't have the XP to do it. And even though I have been stocking up on epic cat fruits, you run out eventually. So boom, let's just go right back in to the 17th stage. I think there's only 18 stages, and that was the 16th. So boom. Sadly, they are not numbered, so I don't know. So let's just hop right in. Do do do. Okay. I think the funny thing about this stage, when I did it the first time, I'm pretty sure Cat Machine soloed it, which is just amazing. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put a defense, no, an attack up combo. And which one? My favorite with Diablosa Destructa. I think that's the full name. So go to the Iron Legions and right there, Obliterator, Obstructa, and then Manic Eraser. I was just gonna do a health combo, but I don't think I have very many good health combos. So not Manic Eraser, Manic Flying. So where are you? Manic Flying. Let's put you two right next to each other. Then I'm going to get rid of you and just put in a defense up combo. Now, I don't think there's any two slot medium defense up combos, which is a shame. So yeah, only small. But I can actually put a useful unit here, which is Gravy. And Curling Cat has to be the worst unit for 1v1s. So Gravy, because Gravy can actually solo the two alien things, he could probably help with those. So I can just send him out first, then Cat Machine. Because Cat Machine can solo the entire stage, but you don't really want to push your luck. So where are you? Okay, I've passed the Elemental Pixie section. Right here. Gravy and... Here, I'm just going to throw in a bunch of rare immunities, and then it'll just give me... Where are you? Do. Green Shell, because he's immune to a ton of things. Funnily enough, he's not immune to toxins, which does not really limit his options. I would say it does, but with how good he is, I don't think that's the biggest complaint you can like weigh at him. So boom, I think I'm gonna replace you with you because I want to use Greater Balrog, and let's just try this team. So it's all about if he can kill the boar fast enough, because the boar has deadly DPS, but I think we can do it. Plus the boar, if it's not super buffed, which I doubt it is in a challenge like this, it might actually be pretty easy to deal with. So I kind of want to send him out to stall it, but he might survive way too long, and then the video might be way too long. So first, I'm going to send out which one? I'm going to send out you. Let's try this. I want to see if he can actually pull it off. Boom. All right. He got one hit off. Or did he? Okay. Boom. All right. He's strengthened. Can he kill it, though, is the thing. So boom. All right. Dang it, he almost went blow for blow. So I'm going to send out Green Shell despite my reserves just because I actually need to save up money. So boom, all right. And you know what? I'm going to send out another Balrog. I wonder if all stages can be soloed with Balrog except the metal enemies, of course. At a hyper buff level at least, Balrog and like Lavos will survive just long enough to get their super strong attacks off. So boom, all right. Oh no, I think I might have done that wrong. So boom, Balrog does kill him though. Hopefully Balrog dies quick enough here because I might have accidentally made a mistake. Because he might get destroyed by the boar, and then there's a pretty long time before it lets you send out your next unit before like the can't deploy anymore thing disappears. And that could be long enough for him to reach the base. So can Balrog one-shot it? No. Maybe strengthen though. I don't know what percent he strengthens at or how many knockbacks Balrog actually has, but it can't be too many. So, you know what? Balrog hasn't failed me yet. I'm just gonna keep sending him out. His cooldown is ridiculously slow. No, opposite. It's so fast. It's faster than a lot of Legends units' cooldowns, which is crazy because he's better than like any of them, other than Bahamut, of course. But Bahamut is Bahamut. So boom. All right. Can he does kill it? So can he kill the boar? No, he can't actually. It'll just get pushed way too hard. The only way he really can solo something is if one hit can knock them back, which is pretty likely, but also that they don't attack or push too fast. So boom, he got one attack off, and that is pretty nice. But now my buffed with a defense and attack combo, Cat Machine, should be able to solo this. In the comments down below, if anyone knows, tell me if his freeze talent is any good, because I always thought it might be good, but with how long his attack rate is, how often he misses, it's kind of very in question if it's worth it at all. So boom, that medium attack combo up is doing work because he has 10k DPS versus any trait. Now the trade-off is obviously his force swing is very long. He almost always misses his attacks, but if he lands it, that's like 100k damage. That might be a little bit too high, but you get the idea. It is incredibly high. So boom, against a unit like this where you can just tank it and then just blow up their face, it is super useful. And I guess we'll see in how much damage he does to the base. So from 35, basically, we deduct from that and then multiply by 10,000, I guess. So boom, how much will he do? Only thing is, this might take a hot minute for him to actually destroy the base. So boom, he just got to charge up his attack and 35. Oh, okay, so it literally was over 100k because that took away over 100k damage. It was like 110. So he has devastating damage output if he can actually get it off. Only thing is with that force swing, pretty problematic. Pretty often he doesn't get to. But if he does, that is just crazy damage. Especially for a tank, he can just nuke them. Unlike a tank like Hades, who just has sustainable long-term DPS, which people really hate in a tank. But the only thing with it, his force swing is too long and it kind of messes it all up. But that XP is amazing, and now let's get into the finale. What is it gonna be? Do do do. All right, Alpaki, that hyena, and of course Bun Bun. Bun Bun is an incredibly hard unit. I remember I tried to beat it with this team the first time. It was not worth it. Okay, I can tell you now, it was not worth it. So I think I remember actually the stage I had Cat Machine solo was this one. So I'm gonna keep him in there. Obviously he dies against Bun Bun, so Bun Bun requires something different. I'm gonna take you out versus Bun Bun. I think I'm gonna try Fishman. I learned that he is amazing for fighting Bun Bun. Just because every one hit can knock him back, and if he wins the interaction, he might be able to just kill him on his own. So Fishman definitely gonna make the cut. But what else? Oh, never mind. I now have Flight Unit Ray. She can absolutely destroy any floating enemy in the game. She is going to crush this. And I need the wave thing just to deal with the Alpaki when he gets to his Berserk, and he's like, his damage goes super buff at only 1% health. So I'm definitely going to need it. But I think this team will crush it. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, we need to throw away a leadership, which is kind of unfortunate, but this is the finale, and I will get another leadership out of it, along with 30 cat food and a lot of credit. Credit as in I actually managed to beat it. So boom, there's the Alpaki, but as I said, that 100,000 damage per hit on Cat Machine is crazy. It allows him to take out a lot of units, and I will say, I didn't know this, like, these older stages usually don't have Aku or Relic enemies, and thusly they don't have newer things like Surge or, like, Surge Reflect, obviously. So I didn't expect any Surge units in the whole thing, but Hyena does have Surge. So that does kind of put into question if Cat Machine can survive because it'll kind of be RNG, depending on if he hits that Surge every time or not. But he's so tanky, I'm not too worried, and that's what this combo is for. The Gravy and Green Shell, which I gotta say, was the first cat combo I used all the time. Like, because Gravy was one of my first units that I got, and Green Shell obviously was not, but I did have him pretty early on. So I used it all the time just because that buff to health is amazing. So, boom, on a tank 2, this health and attack combo is just amazing. So, boom. A lot of stages can be soloed only with combos, which reminds you how important combos are to the game, but also just quality of life. Sometimes you don't need a unit you're not going to use in there. All right, no, he got one attack off. That is unfortunate. But look, I can already send out another cat machine. So even if Hyena does end up killing this one, I have another one to send out. So boom, he is landing that surge, but luckily I got him the immune to knockback talent. So the knockback doesn't matter. Okay, apparently that surge only has one spawn radius, so it actually is gonna land every time, which sucks. But can my one Bun Bun, no, I called him Bun Bun. Can my one cat machine solo it? It depends on how much health this guy has, because a lot of late game enemies will just have like a casual a million health. Since Hyena isn't too late game, but he does have Surge and he's very powerful, I did assume he'd have a good chunk of health, and he had at least 200,000, so still a deadly enemy, but I managed to destroy him. And Cat Machine is actually whooping Bun Bun. Oh my gosh. So boom. First, for fun, I'm just gonna send out Fishman. See if he can pull off the attack. No, he lost the interaction. Alright. So let's send out you before you reach the base. And she can destroy him. She is an absolute monster versus floating, with insane resist and massive damage. So, will she kill him before he destroys the base? I've got hope. Boom. Alright. I'm gonna need you to do that again. And no, she could not. How much health did he have left? Come on. 3 3% health. All right. So if I had won that Fishman interaction, I would have beat that. So this time I'm just going to go with the speed up, but same strategy. So let's just hop right back into it. Cat Machine is obviously just going to solo it again. So boom, that little guy. Do. Only thing I will say about Cat Machine 2 is even though that damage is devastating, it does take a while to land. So boom, alright, Cat Machine sent out. Alpaca, look how quickly that attack animation goes by. So boom. Alright, I just gotta time the wave so that he doesn't have to tank any of those crazy damage Alpaca hits. So boom. I will say though, that means Gravy is an absolutely he's a monster versus this guy because his attacks have waves. So by the time he knocks back and survives that 1% health, he can actually just wave it to death. So boom, all right, Cat Machine's cooldown is already filled. Hyena, and I have no doubts in my mind that he can just kill him this time around. Although he did have to tank 2 Alpaca hits, uh, he'll be fine. So boom, 3 hits and he is not dead. So 400,000 health. It's funny that you can kind of count the amount of health an enemy unit has by the amount of hits it takes Cat Machine to kill him. So boom, land 1 hit. Good. All right. I'm gonna send you out. No, he lost again. So boom. All right. Boom. Oh no, I lost again. No, no. Ah, okay. Don't tell me I got even closer, or I'm just gonna be upset. 16%. Okay, that wasn't as close. Dang it, I forgot that's why this is annoying. If only there was some sort of super tanky anti-floating tank that could kill this. But sadly, there is not. So let's just go floating. Don't really want to risk that DPS hitting my base. So I'm just going to want to tank, but who can do it? Other than Hades. If it comes down to it, I'm just going to send out Hades, of course, but who can do this? I feel like you, but you're also not actually that strong. So, Flight Unit Ray would be my hope, but she's not pulling it off. Unfortunate. So, you know what? We're just going to try this team one more time. Maybe what else to throw in there? Ah, he's just not cutting it. I think I'm going to go freeze cannon so that he can win the interaction, and that might help. And then I'm also going to send out a Hades. So boom, all right. Let's try it. Duel Under the Sea, Commander. Can we finally finish it? At least the beginning of the match is fairly simple, just cat machine, which it's kind of unfair to say because not everyone has cat machine, so they're obviously going to need different strategies to take care of it. Although Alpaki kind of works the same no matter what stage of the game you're in. Just kill it and then wave very last second. I will say I did not account for having to do that because my cat base is no longer the actual cannon I needed. Hopefully, the amount of damage that a Thunder Blast does is enough. I'm kind of worried about it now because there's a good chance it's not. So, boom. And it is. Okay, good. That 1% health is, at the end of the day, 1% health. Pretty hard to lose to. So, boom. All right. It did take a little bit longer, but we're fine. Only like less than 30 seconds to take out the whole thing, at least. So, boom. All right. Hyena knockback. I will say, I hope. Uh, man. So, I'm going to have to draw him a little bit, but I don't really want to. So, boom. All right. Boom. All right. He got great damage off. Then Hades. All right. He's just such an aggressive pusher. This is very frustrating. So, boom. Hades might be able to solo it. I don't know how many knockbacks Bun Bun has, but I think it's 10. I know Mecha Bun Bun has 10, so it only makes sense. So, boom. Get off the base. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yes. Okay. Hades killed him. Hades is amazing. Man, that was worrying. He's just so aggressive. It is so hard to hold him off. And it's pretty well documented that floating enemies could have some of the craziest DPS in the game, but luckily Hades is unkillable. I wish I had like an uber rare tank versus floating. That would have made life so much easier, but at the end of the day, Hades pulled it off. And he's destroying the base pretty quickly. His DPS, though, I will say, is reliable because he just doesn't die, so he'll just constant stream of damage, but it is not the best. So boom, one rare ticket, 30 cat food. We have beaten the Duel Under the Sea, or the entire thing, the Duel Stages Challenge. So keep an eye out for the Tag Arena Challenge video. And without further ado, thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to subscribe to join the Crab Army. Join the channel. I make tons of content for you guys to enjoy. I'm trying new strategies to get more content to you guys sooner, so I hope you guys enjoy it. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Always leave in the comments what you'd like me to change my Battle Cats Officers Club badge to, and I will. Most like comment will win, but usually you don't have much competition. With that being said, thank you so much for watching the video all the way through. That's all the support I could ask for. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it, and that's about it for now. Hope to see you in the next one. Hope you have an amazing day, and that's about it. Your favorite Omni-Crab, signing out.